What is up, guys? In today's video I'm gonna be explaining you how to properly manage your econ like a high elo player, like a challenger player. A lot of high elo players don't even know about this very well. They just spend their money whenever they feel like it, but there's actually some basic rules that you have to follow in order to have a good econ. So starting with the basics, you don't roll at the start of the game. If you're a new player, you don't touch that reroll button until I think maybe like almost at Wolves. You don't reroll unless you are playing a reroll comp, but we are going from a standard comp that wants to go into the late game. So you don't touch that reroll button, and you want to try to make as much econ as possible while having the strongest board. Now, my personal playstyle is loose spreeing at the start of the game because you get a lot more money when you're on a spree. So for example, if you have a very strong board at the start of the game and you scout around and you think, maybe I can win spree, you can level and try to go for the win spree. But the problem is, if you don't keep that win spree, you're gonna be very broke. So the thing I usually do is, if I don't have like a really strong board early, I go for the loose spree. I try to make the strongest board possible with the least amount of money. So what I try to do is to have 20 gold before going into the first carousel. The bare minimum is 10 gold, but you can work with 20 gold. Now, let's fast forward to Crux. So at Crux, you want to try to have at least 40 gold, but in some games you will have 50 gold, some games you will have 30 gold, depending on if you could have had spree or how expensive your units on the board were. So what I try to do is I don't try to pick up 3 costs unless you're going for like a comp like Olaf or something, or like Silas, where you actually need the 3 cost. I try to use the cheapest possible units to create the strongest board. So usually you want to have like 40, 50, 30 gold at Crux. And basically what you try to do is you want to continue the lose spree or win spree until the second carousel. And then once you get your second augment and you go to the second carousel, you can actually level to level 7 because you are not exceeding the interval. So basically what a lot of people do is after Crux, they immediately level to level 6. But if you're loose spreeing, it doesn't really matter. So what you're trying to do is stay above 50 gold. So whenever you have a right interval to level, you level. So obviously you go to level 5, you go to level 6, but you don't go below, I'd say you don't go below 40 gold. Like, you try to not go below 50 gold, but you don't go below 40 gold. And then once you hit the carousel, you're actually gonna try to power spike. So what you're trying to do is, as you can see, you go to level 7, and now you try to start win spreeing from here on out. So you go to level 7. Most people are not going to be level 7 yet because they don't have any gold, because they spent it all. So you're the only person to be level 7. You have the strongest board, and now you can win spree while having, I'd say, try to have 20 to 30 gold left at level 7. Because if you have 30 gold left, you're going to have 50 gold at Wolves, which allows you to go to level 8 2 rounds after Wolves. That is like the most important part to manage your eco, and this will give you like a serious advantage, because a lot of people are trying to spend as much money early, which will cost you some HP, and I know that can be scary at first, but once you realize that, okay, this was their power spike, and like you basically start the game at like 50 HP, but they don't have any gold, and you have like a ton of gold, and then at level 8 or level 7, depending on which comp you play, then you actually start rolling, and you're trying to hit units like Aoshin, you're trying to hit units like Zaya, like the really strong units, and they're still stuck with like a Swain, you know what I mean? So the power spike that you have is so much greater than they have. So basically, like, the ideal scenario is you want to go into a 7 lose spree, and then you want to go into something like a 7 win spree. Now, granted, this won't happen every single game, but that is the goal you're trying to have. And as you can see in this game, that is what I did, and it's very successful. Some games will be easier than others, of course, but this is like the only skill, this is like the whole skill that you need for the game. if you try and master this skill, managing your eco, I can guarantee you will shit stomp your friends and you will climb the ladder. You need to just have a greater understanding of how to manage your eco, and then you also have to understand like how to build the best comp with the least amount of money. And then once you get the money and you actually can roll, this is where you will actually like become really strong and probably win the lobby. So yeah. Hope you guys learned something. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace. Yeah. I seem pretty strong now. The problem is, I need some rounds for Soraka to heal me. To heal my ass. Where's the assassin, motherfucker? And he still has Olaf 1. I think I'm fine against that. So I think like this, yeah. But this guy's really tanky though. But my Silas should be a little tankier right now as well. Because I got the claw and the level 2 now. Yeah, I don't think I should. No, there's no way I lose this. I don't think he can even kill my Silas. Now the question is it too greedy to go to level 9? Probably. I'm almost top 4, but I'm not fighting for top 4. Like, I could do this. Like, this is gonna give me 5 mage and mystic. But it stops healing me. This is better though. Probably is better. Soraka is just such a good unit. Okay. This is always scary. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this isn't looking too good, honestly. Actually needs to kill the Olaf and he didn't. Yeah, this is not good. Yikes, and my Salas only went off once. Yikes. This is a positioning diff. I should never lose this. It's a bard. I mean, I should probably run bard over the Soraka to make myself stronger. I could even run over Heimerdinger, but Heimerdinger is just such a good unit. Okay, I should never lose this, in my opinion. I shrouded his entire backline. It has to go on Bard. No. I get decent Zoe rolls. Bard is good. There's no fucking way I should lose this. Yeah, that's what I thought. I would have really loved to run Soraka one more round though. So I'm less likely to die in one round. This is definitely the play. Like I could do this, but it's not better. That's a bar 2. Do I really need bar 2? I don't think so. Okay, same here. I don't think he should ever do something. Okay. Okay, thank God. I killed this Aoshin. I don't think it's worth locking for the Bard, honestly. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I really want to have Aoshin. I don't want to have Bard, but... I'm gonna do it anyway. So the assassin guy is number 1. I beat everyone except the assassin guy for now, but I think I beat the assassin guy as well if I position better. Against the assassin guy. Oh, how is this Olaf on my backline? Wow, I don't die here, but like, how did this Olaf maneuver around that? Oh, that was really confusing. Yeah, so he tried to set for my Aoshin, but his Sona is on my Aoshin. That's not nice. Yeah, it's a really hard game. Like I'm in like uber low elo, so I don't understand why this game is so hard. Like I easily beat this guy, but the problem is I don't beat the assassin guy because my units keep going the wrong way for some reason. It's a Zoe 2. Do I just go for the Zoe 2 and say fuck Aoshin 2? I don't think so. I think I need a lock. Yeah, there's no way I can skip the Aoshin 2, right? So I'm just gonna have to do like the Uber. I don't think I can beat this guy because the Olaf keeps jumping for some reason to my Aoshin. Yeah, look, like he's jumping over my entire... Look, this makes no sense. Why is he jumping over my... Yeah, this is complete. Just so strange. Okay, I guess I'll take the third. My first game.
Wait, what's his name? I'm like, huh? What'd he say, bitch? I don't want your 2 cents. You ain't even paid, bitch. We are not the same.